Hey, so we have this problem and it wants us to find the indicated ratios to the nearest tenths place. All right. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find our other side. They gave us A and C, but we need to find B. So A equals square root of 3. C equals 2 on the square root of 2. We need to find B. So we can use Pythagoras' theorem, which says a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We can solve this for b, and we're going to get b is equal to the square root of c squared minus a squared. Now we just plug in a and see what we get. So b is equal to the square root of c squared is 2 square root of 2 squared minus a squared is square root of 3 squared, which is the square root of 4 times 2 minus 3, which is 8 minus 3, which is the square root of 5. All right, so our side B is square root of 5. Now we can find these ratios that they gave us. So sine of alpha is opposite over hypotenuse. Remember the little acronym SO, CA, HOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. And because we're looking at alpha, the opposite side is this side A, and our hypotenuse is always going to be this C. Right? So side A over side C. Side A is square root of 3, and side C is 2 on the square root of 2. All righty. Then we need to plug this in the calculator, and we're going to get square root of 3 divided by 2 times the square root of 2. We're going to get 0.6123, and they want us to round to the tenths place, so this is 0.6. Alrighty. Cosecant of alpha is the inverse of sine, so this is hypotenuse over opposite. So side C over side A. All right. Just a second. I'm plugging it in the calculator. All right. When we do this, side C is 2 on the square root of 2 over square root of 3. And when you plug it in the calculator, you get 1.63299. And we round to the tenths place, so this is 1.6. Okay, so that's the first two. The second two, we have tangent and secant. So tangent of beta is opposite over adjacent. Alrighty. Looking at beta, our opposite is side B, and our adjacent is side A. So side B over side A. And we know B is square root of 5 and A is square root of 3. So square root of 5 divided by square root of 3 is 1.29099. We round to the tenths place. This is 1.3. Alrighty. And then secant of beta. Secant is the inverse of cosine. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So secant is hypotenuse over adjacent. Alrighty. Our hypotenuse is C over our adjacent to beta. The adjacent side to beta is side A. So C is 2 on the square root of 2 over square root of 3. And when you plug this in the calculator, you're going to get 1.63299, which we round to the tenths place is 1.6. And these would be our answers.